Public sector transformation is about a partnership. For my monthly message, you will actually hear from other public officers as they let you know why public sector transformation is important to them.
Public service transformation is very important, particularly for the sister islands, because it forces us to be innovative and think of new ways to deliver government services to the residents. For example, in this age of technology, why should you have to come to Tortola just to do a passport application or work permit submission, liquor licenses applications, and so forth? As we embrace technology going forward with transformation, the residents and the investors can look at easier ways of living on the sister islands.
I think that the public service transformation is important because it signifies life. Anything that is alive has to grow, it has to change, it has to evolve, and it has to transform. And public service transformation for me is government's commitment to do all of those things. Right now, there are a lot of demands in terms of government and expectations from the public, and I think this initiative will help to meet those demands.
Public service transformation is important as it allows us to continue to modernize our services in this era, especially when we have to deal with our counterparts regionally and internationally. For the Civil Registry and Passport Office, service is not just a word for us, it's a lifestyle. Let me enunciate exactly what I'm trying to say. To ensure prompt service to the public, it is always important to always look at your various services and the processes in which and how you do things.
The transformation is important because the BVI government has been focusing more on customer service delivery. So with those initiatives, the DMV transformed into offering a more exuberant or a more exceptional customer service delivery. So with the transformation, that would all fall in place. As the DG said, he wants the BVI government to be one of the best in the world. So we should focus on more on our internal and external customers.
Public service transformation is important because we are on a global stage. Why we must change is because the world is changing and we must be ready no matter what. When I was in the States, I could have paid for almost every service online. And here we must develop ourselves so that we can do the same as well, because we are competitors on the global front.
But since taking over as the Commissioner of Motor Vehicles, we looked at our service delivery and customer service was our focus. So we listened to the customers and we heard their complaints. Most of the complaints stem from the long wait times, especially at the end of the month. And customers felt that they were cheated of not being able to get the full benefit of their insurance. So we did some research and we looked at different ways in which we could solve these issues. We also started talking to the insurance companies in terms of having them have the customer insurance policy expire on the same date the following year. For example, if customers came into their offices today, May 11th, the insurance policy should end a year later, May 11th, 2019. That was one of the initiatives. We also encourage e-government, where we took to scanning all the cards that we had in our cabinets, and we put them on the system, and the system now became electronic. So that created a more efficient service delivery.
We looked at merging of like agencies. For the Civil Registry and Passport Office, we can say we are a product of like agencies and a merge. We were extracted from the High Court as well as Deputy Governors proper, and we in 2005 became Civil Registry and Passport Office.
As long as this transformation is positive, as long as it's harmonious and in line with the needs of the greater good, I think it's a great thing, and it will not only help the public servants to be more efficient and effective, it will increase government's deliverables and result in a more harmonious territory. So I welcome public service transformation.
Why is public service transformation important? Because time has changed, technology has changed. So we must now change to become more resilient, more effective, and to provide a better service to the people of the British Virgin Islands. That's why public service transformation is important.
We cannot lay back anymore and think that our young people understand and knows the future, knows the history. We must train our people to be better at giving services, whether it's at the borders or in each and every office. We must change because our children need us to change. If they don't understand what change is, how can they see change? How can they understand change? We are striving to be a world-class public service. And in being a world-class public service, we must be open to change. We can't try, fail, and end there. We must continue to evolve. As time evolves, as businesses evolve, the government must evolve.
Well, it would encourage the customer to do business with the departments. And if the service is that efficient, they would definitely come and spread the word as to the services that is being provided at that department.
The transformation allows investors, whether local or foreign investors, to do business wherever they are in the BVI. You could be an Enagada, Virgin or JustForNet. There are some services you should be able to do without having to come to Tortola for those services. This transformation is going to allow the government to be felt throughout the entire archipelago.
Remember, change is constant. And for us, if we're to have a world-class public service, it's always important for us to go in and review what we're doing to modernize our services, to always be on par with our counterparts regionally and internationally.
Change is inevitable. Change comes now.
Thank you, public officers, for viewing. Also, thank you to the public for viewing. Public sector transformation is about a partnership. We want to hear from you. So email me if you have questions or concerns at anewpublicservice@gov.vg, anewpublicservice@gov.vg. Thank you for viewing.